Attention passengers, this is your conductor speaking. We are about to arrive at the hesitation station. Please mind your step as you enter the station.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the station. It's me, your favorite man, Tank, alongside that guy, you know,
Yo.
Steve, Jay, whatever you want to call him. It's what's up, big guy? Been a
Oh,
while.
yeah, man. I'm chilling in my nice old mansion over here. Got my piano that just got installed. Got me a nice fireplace right there, all that good
Uh,
jazz and so
When
yeah.
when are you getting the gold walls in?
Um John Swayze said he's gonna come and install them himself. So I'm just waiting on him right now.
Okay, okay.
So
Well,
John, we need you over here, buddy.
he's a busy man, so it'll be a while. But
Yeah.
while you're waiting on him, we're gonna bring in that TikTok sensation. He's great at Yu-Gi-Oh. He's a wonderful voice actor, Mr. Yakudo R Muto, or as you call him, Kudo.
What's up, gentlemen? How you doing?
What's
Doing
up?
good. How are you?
Oh,
I love how I
fantastic!
tried to do the
Actually,
peace sign. There we go. There we
just
go.
got off my live stream, and we had a lot of successful duels today. I think I only lost once, but hey, that's not important because remember, winning and losing ain't important. It's how hard you play and the fun you have along the way, and of course, believing in the heart of the cards.
I mean, it's like what you always say: do what you love and love what you do.
Wait a minute. Did I see swords on your wall?
Ah, mother.
Yes,
That's awesome. The Kirito swords? That's cool.
Kirito and Asana's rapier.
That is awesome. I only have the black one right now. I'm still missing the green, blue one,
I
whatever it's
like
called.
that Slifer statue hanging up.
Yeah, Slifer the Sky Dragon over there.
Is that
That's
Exodia under the two masks?
It is. It was a 3D printed like card holder on Etsy, and it looks like the spellbinding circle and it has like 5 zones where you can put cards inside. So I put my Japanese artworks of Exodia the Forbidden One inside there.
Very nice.
awesome.
I like that.
Anyways, I do apologize for my phone having an
Oh, you're
alarm, so
fine.
we may continue.
Okay,
You're good,
awesome.
bud.
You're good. So tell us, man, how's everything been going on your side?
Everything is absolutely phenomenal. Well, for the most part, anyways. I actually just got back from the first leg of Yakudo's World Tour. I was recently just in New York City for 10 days, and that was quite the experience.
Was it
Okay.
cold up there?
I bet it was.
I think cold is putting it mildly, bro. No, it was freezing cold. In fact, I gotta say, the only two things that were the letdown. Again, there's pros and cons for everything. The only cons that were part of the New York trip was A, it was cold as hell, and B, everything was expensive as shit. Like my God,
Well,
It's New York for you.
that
I've
is New
never been
York.
to New York ever.
Visit. Don't rent a hotel. Don't rent an apartment. Don't do it. I'm begging you.
It's like go for a day trip and never go back.
Thank you. Day trips. Great.
Day
Live.
trips are great.
No.
This was me, and I said this before at a last episode we did. My dad was like, "Hey, let's go to the airport and get on the airplane." All right, cool. All right, all right, Jay. Here's New York. All right, now get on the plane. Like that was it. It was we didn't see New York. It was like here's the bridge. We went across the bridge. We went into the airport. He's like, "There's New York. Get on the plane. Go back to Mississippi." All right.
Well, I mean, at least he was thorough and he technically didn't lie. He let you see New York.
Yeah, yeah.
From,
I mean,
from a distance. Here's
from a
your democracy.
distance,
Next time, read the fine print.
right? Um,
Anyways, okay,
I
go
have
ahead.
a request. I have a
What's
request
up?
for you.
Yeah.
Can you please do the? Because I want everyone to see this. Can you please do the Beerus and Louise?
Ooh, yes, I can. All right. I basically did the same thing for Chris Sabat when I met him at MegaCon. So
it's hard to believe, even with my Grange intellect. The last time you and I crossed paths, you were just a boy. By the way, in all your travels throughout time and space, have you ever encountered the phrase Super Saiyan God? What the? A Super Saiyan God? So that's a no. Could your prophecy about the Super Saiyan God be wrong, Lord Beerus? They never get such things wrong, Whis. Oh, replace never with always, my lord. You're putting me in a bad mood, Whis.
That's awesome.
Dude,
Congrats. That was awesome.
chills.
I think
Oh,
it was good. I don't give a rat's ass what anybody else thinks, but I think it was good.
Look, I'm over here trying not to fangirl, okay? I've been watching him and Arbok for a while now. Good Lord, y'all put me
I'm
to shame.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Kudo. He told me about you, and he's like, yeah, Yakudo, blah blah blah, and I'm like, who? Who the fuck is that? I didn't know who you were. He was just like, he's on TikTok, and I'm like, okay. So I looked you up, and I'm like, all right, cool. He's a nerd, just like us. I got this.
yep.
How long have you been playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh the same amount of time that I've been doing voices. 15 years.
What's your favorite arc out of you? What's your favorite arc or season?
Oh, well, okay. Well, let's say first of all, what there are 7 Yu-Gi-Oh series now. There's Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Monsters, Yu-Gi-Oh GX, Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, Yu-Gi-Oh Zexal, Yu-Gi-Oh Arc 5, Yu-Gi-Oh Vrains, and now streaming on Hulu, the newest series, Yu-Gi-Oh 7s, where they introduced Rush Duels. But if you're asking me what my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh series is, it's definitely Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. Card games on motorcycles. Let's rev it up.
I've got
You
to
play
start
on
watching
motorcycles?
Yeah,
Where's it?
it's the third
So
series. Dueling has evolved into a pedal to the metal way of life, a life dueled in the fast lane.
Dude,
I'm
the
gonna have
last
to
time
watch
I
that.
watched Yu-Gi-Oh was the original one with Yugi and the Pharaoh. I haven't got into anything like that throughout the. Yeah, I couldn't.
The last one I saw was the season where Kaiba had a brother that was locked in cyberspace.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Wait, Kaiba had his brother who was where?
Locked, trapped in cyberspace.
Oh, that
Yeah,
would
with
be.
the Orichalcos and all that.
Oh, actually, no, that's different. The Orichalcos, that was the entire 4th season. It was the Waking the Dragons arc. Basically, Yugi, Joey, and Kaiba and their friends, they had to use the legendary dragons of Atlantis to combat the seal of Orichalcos and its minions.
That's the last one.
No, the cyberspace, that was the first half of season 3. Basically, yeah, they get trapped in cyberspace by Kaiba's biological stepbrother, Noah Kaiba.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Noah's my stepbrother? That's right, Seto. You're not the only one who can screw the rules. For those of you who actually know, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series is GOAT.
I've never seen the
I've
Abridged
got
series.
to watch that. I didn't know
Never
that
seen
there
it.
was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Never seen it.
Yu-Gi-Oh! You've heard of DBZ Abridged, right?
Right.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged started the Abridged series trend. Again, we would not have any of the Abridged series we have, including Dragon Ball Z, if Little Karibo did not create Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. He started it all. In fact, that's why Team 4-Star had Little Karibo in their series as Frieza and the narrator. And so, our heroes left to trade for the battle to come. And of course, are you real? Oh, look at that, Vegeta. You managed to make a friend. But a Saiyan is still a monkey nonetheless.
Not bad Frieza. I gotta admit, that's not a bad Frieza. So did you play in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge? It looks like you did.
What do you mean?
Well, it says that when I looked you up on IMDb, it says that you actually played in the Bridge series.
Not the original, no, but some people were actually okay. So this all good dates back to 2016 when I got to meet Dan Green and Eric Stewart, Yugi and Kaiba in person for the first time, because it was the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Worlds that they had in America in like years, and it was in Orlando, Florida. So I'm like, I gotta go. And so again, it was the year before the Dark Side of Dimensions movie came out. So Again, they were having auditions for like some minor characters. So I'm like, I got to do that too. So, anyways, we're in line to get autographs from Dan Green and Eric Stewart, and I'm just doing some of my abridged voices that I know how to do, like, "Oh, card games on motorcycles. Shut up, Mokuba," or something like that. And the girl behind me, she looks at me, she's like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Yakudo R Muto. Nice to meet you." And she's like, "Here's my phone number. Call me. Are you interested in being in an abridged series?" And I'm like, "Why?" Apparently, she and her friends were actually, they created Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 abridged. It's where pendulum summoning was introduced. And honestly, if you go on YouTube right now, it is downright hilarious. So I got to cameo in a couple of those episodes. So I was, what was it? I got to be the abridged version of the Pharaoh and Yugi because they like made like a quick cameo. I did Merrick, who was like in the crowd, was like, "Do not ignore me. Ignore him." That like, it was just a quick line. And they also asked me to do a Doctor Who style narrating for like the beginning of one of the episodes. I'm like,
Wait a minute, this isn't Doctor Who? Oh, this isn't Doctor Who? Oh, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Never mind. Get on with the intro.
and then they play the intro. So yeah, I got to cameo in a couple of them, but yeah, I didn't cameo in the actual DBZ abridged. Although I gotta admit, DBZ abridged is freaking hilarious.
I did
Hey
my.
everyone, I'm Goku. I'm insane from Earth.
He means Saiyan.
Oh, look at that, Vegeta. You made a friend.
God,
Anyways.
dude, the fucking DVC of Bridge Frieza, like, he's on point with that. You can't tell me otherwise.
What the hell are you?
Let's answer your question with another question.
Yeah?
Wanna watch me drink this guy? Freaking Cell, man. He's my all-time favorite DBZ villain. You can't tell me otherwise.
Villain. I think my favorite would have to be Cooler if I had to choose. Something about him that was cool. You see what I did there?
Favorite Cooler line from the abridged series.
Is that your son?
Yeah, that's my son.
I'ma kill him.
Don't you do it.
I'ma do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Mine I gotta go with Boo for mine.
Like,
It's just
Boo! You
timeless.
Sorry.
Like when he turned Chi-Chi into an egg and then squashed her. Just
That was I
bad.
I could have gone the rest of my life without thinking about that. Thank you guys. I will forever be scarred.
You're very welcome.
You're welcome.
Very welcome.
That's what we do. So we go down the path and then we take a left turn.
We're like
You know what? I
NASCAR,
like
but in
it. Sounds pretty
podcasts. I got to fortunately I got to meet the original voice actor for Bulma, which is I can't pronounce her last
Monica
name.
Rial.
No, not Monica. It's Tiffany. She was the
Monica
original.
Rial took over for Tiffany.
Yeah.
Right.
For Super.
I got to meet her, and then I got to meet Cynthia Kranz. She was on the show as well. She was the original voice actor for Chi-Chi on Fu. I think she played in Super. I'm not sure, but I know she played in Dragon Ball Z and on.
She was the OG voice actress for Chi-Chi, basically.
Right.
Remember, Frieza also got an updated voice actor because remember he kind of sounded this like, "Huh, you cracked me up, kid. Father, it's him, really?" Like he kind of had like a kind of a gruff voice before they changed to the one that we actually all know. He's like, "Oh, how flattering! But no matter how far a dog strays, he still knows who holds the leash."
Yeah,
like, that's what we're more common with. But yeah, his original voice actor, he was very, very scratchy, very rough.
Yeah.
The original voice actor for Frieza, if we're talking about the same one, her name was Linda Young.
That may be her because she had kind of a girl's voice, but it was like really scruff, like really, really rough.
Yeah, I see that. But I went up and asked all three of them. There was Cynthia, Tiffany, and then the guy that played Bata from the Ginyu Force. Look, let me tell you, he was so cool though. He was so down to earth. He was charging like $10 for an autograph. I'm like, dude,
that's awesome.
You should be charging more. He's like, no, man, I'm not like that. And I'm like, okay, I'll buy one for you.
That's so cool.
I went up to all three of them and I did my Nappa impression from DBZ Abridged. And Cynthia's like, I don't know if I can.
Hey, Vegeta, what does a power scouter say about his power level? My name is Nappa, and this is Vegeta. He was a don't say it, Nappa.
prison, bitch.
It's a Pokemon.
Look, it's a Pokemon. I'm a Chaozu. Chaozu. You hear that, Vegeta? It's a Chaozu. I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah, I did that in front of them, and Cynthia was like, "That was a good job." I was like, "Hell yeah!" I got excited. I got validation, so I was pretty stoked about it. I would do it, but I'm currently sick, so I'm gonna
You're
kinda
good. You're good.
stay on the low.
He's like, nah, I'll leave it alone for now.
Yeah, I'll let him have that.
Vegeta, I'm
See, I'll
hugging
let
you.
him have it. So I heard you're about to go on tour again.
Next month, after MegaCon, we're heading to Vietnam.
What are
That's
you gonna do in
awesome.
Vietnam?
The only reason we're going there as part of the tour is because my mother-in-law is actually my mother-in-law is a native from there, and she wants to visit her family. And not to mention, ever since I married her daughter, who is also Asian, again, that's the only thing we're gonna say as far as race.
Right.
The rest of her family are waiting to meet their new family member who's not of their race. You know what I mean? So they're always like, "Oh, your daughter married a white boy. Oh, you got to bring him to Vietnam. We fatten him up. We treat him like king or something like that." So yeah, it's gonna be a new world experience for me because I've never been outside of the U.S. in my 30 years of living.
I've not been to Vietnam, but I've been to South Korea, and I loved it over there.
So I've heard. I heard South Korea is very, very pleasant, very nice.
It is. They have
I've never been
wonderful
out of the
food.
U.S., so I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
pretty boring.
Nah, you seem pretty nice. In fact, if you had to give me, okay, what was it? Name any Dragon Ball character that's a male and shoot me a line, and I'll say it in their voice. It could be anything, even if it's weird, stupid, dumb, crazy, perverted, or embarrassing. I'll do it.
I want you to do
Okay.
Trunks and Vegeta in the Step Brothers scene where they become friends.
I got this. I got this. Okay. Wow, Dad, these night vision goggles are awesome. Could you imagine having these when we were 10?
Even better, Trunks. We've got them when we're 40.
You touch my drum set.
Hey, check it out. I got Hulk hands. Seriously? I get a little necklace. He gets Hulk hands? This is bullshit, Bulma.
I feel like that's what Vegeta would say.
Can you do Yajirobe?
Yajirobe. Oh yes. Okay.
Do
Hello. Hey, it's me. Oh my God, where the hell are you? Calm down, Corin. I couldn't call you because my phone exploded.
Wait, what? What happened to your phone?
It exploded with the car.
What happened to the pussy wagon?
Was blown up by Dr. Zero.
Who the hell is Dr. Zero?
I don't know, some kind of scientist or something.
Well, did you get his information?
I can't exactly hit me with a car, man. He blew me up.
Look, just come home.
You're mad.
I'm not mad. I'm just concerned.
I need a ride.
I'll see what I can do.
I love you.
I love you too.
That was great. 10 out of 10.
He's doing the we're not worthy.
We're not worthy.
that is phenomenal. What?
I
All
could-
right, so
I cannot wait to get that as a clip and just put Yajirobe and Cord. Like, who the hell is Dr. Giro? That's gonna be great. That's a clip right there.
all I can think of now is
Uh,
what's the super fat Namek's name? Big Namek that didn't they and them talk to? He's the one that unlocks Krillin and Gohan's latent power.
Lord Guru, or as
Yes.
they call him in the abridged series.
My name is Lord Guru. You may call me Super Kami Guru.
All I can think of is no.
No.
Fish.
I got a bitch of an itch on my left ass cheek. Lord Guru, I don't want it. Now, we need a plasma screen TV. Lord Guru, we don't need a TV. Where will we even get one? Fetch the Dragon Balls.
Bruh. Only.
Oh.
Wait, isn't he supposed to be powerful?
Well, yeah, he literally says,
I will place my hand on your head. It's your first time. I'll be gentle.
I need an adult.
I am
an
an
adult.
adult.
As he's unlocking his hidden potential.
Oh, good lord.
Oh
my God. Man.
Great.
That's
This-
awesome.
this, hands down, this is my favorite one so far.
That's right. We killed the albino Namekians. They drank all of our precious water. Yeah, about that. May have shifted the blame on that. It was me. We slaughtered thousands per your command. How do you think I got so fat?
What about could you do the abridged curling?
Huh? Quack!
Quack! Oh, space duck.
Oh, space duck, so majestic. Hey, look, check it out. This is Little Green. Oh. What do you prefer to be called? God, Kami, or Dendi? Oh, go on. You can call me whatever you like. Well, I'm going to call you Little Green. Your funeral. I like you. Don't worry, Mr. Popo. I'm his best friend, so only I can call him Little Green. Right, Little Green? Oh! You will call me Dendi. Dendi! Say it! Say my name! Dendi! Dendi! No. Super Kami Dende. What's up, worthless maggots? Here's the pecking order. Popo, Kami, Popo stool, and you maggots.
Wait, how does it? Oh, all
Oh,
these
good
squares
lord.
make a circle. All these squares make a
These circles-
circle.
All these
Okay,
circles.
what's wrong with him? Don't mind him. He just got John dropping a gallon of LSD. A
Kami?
gallon?
I
In
need you to
literal-
tell me I can leave the lookout whenever I want.
Mr. Popo, you may leave the lookout. Bitch,
Bitch, don't tell me what to do! I love.
Oh my gosh.
We fucking did it right at the same time. That was great.
Oh, I'm fucking loving this. This is phenomenal.
Hey, this is what I do, you guys. Every day. This is what I do, and I have so much fun doing it.
That's
So-
awesome.
All right. We have to go into actual interview, Jay.
Yeah.
As much fun as it would be to just keep doing this and have it as an episode, we have to learn about the myth, the man, the legend himself.
Okay. Go on for it.
You look so focused over there, Jay.
I am ready for the interview.
All right, there have been times where I've watched your duels and it's been you, but then you swap over to Dark Kudo. What made you think of that?
All right, so that whole shtick basically kind of started with they were like, hey, Yakudo, do you have a darker half? Kind of like when Yugi first got the spirit of the Pharaoh, he would always take control of him like unconsciously. He was originally called Dark Yugi in the manga.
Yeah.
So people were like, hey, Yakudo, do you have a dark side? And I'm like, maybe I have something called Dark Kudo or something like that, basically. And so next thing you know, people are asking me, they're like, because obviously I can change my voice. I was kind of like, I went with a voice like, okay, do you guys ever watch Miraculous Ladybug?
Yeah. I've
Okay.
seen a few
The voice actor who plays Hawkmoth. That's kind of like what I went for. I was like,
Greetings, I am Dark Kudo. Yakudo can't speak with you anymore. I'm in control.
so it was kind of like a little bit that I would do. I do once every single week. So I won't dress up in my usual Yakudo outfit. I'll just kind of like put on some gray jeans and like a black shirt, like dress shirt, and I'll speak in that voice for the majority of the live stream. But what's weird is people started saying, they're like, wow, Yakudo looks hot and spicy now. So now spicy Kudo is what people call Dark Kudo nowadays. And it's become a meme. Like once every week during my live stream, like in the earlier part of the day in Kudo's Corner, like I'll be like, they'll be like, hey, has Dark Kudo come out this week? And I'm like, not yet. And so people start sending me the gifts, the hot chili pepper gifts, like in the multitudes of like hundreds. And I'm like, I guess Dark Kudo's coming out to play. And that's basically all there is to know about that. That's just, yeah. It's just something fun.
I can't even like. Is it stressful to get on live on TikTok?
No, not really. See, what I think most people freak out about for TikTok lives, they're like hundreds of millions of people are watching me. They're probably judging me. And more importantly, they let the comments, especially the haters, get to them way too easily. If somebody says sheesh or get off of TikTok live or wow, you suck, or something like that, ignore them. I tell people all the time, just ignore them. They're just a bunch of hot air buffoons. They're idiots. Their opinions don't matter. You know, there's an old saying, wolves do not take on the opinions of sheep. And so they can go bah all they want, but I'm just gonna stand here tall with my head held high.
Go.
And the tail wagging.
We are very far. We are very far from getting on TikTok live. We are at 178 followers right now.
Gotcha.
But we're gonna keep going, man. We're gonna keep going. We're happy with it. We're happy with the people that follow us, and we didn't think we would get this far, so I'm happy.
Hell, I didn't think I'd get as far as I am now, but here we are. Again, just keep working hard and keep believing. Remember, you must believe.
It's like that plankton meme. It's like the plankton meme. It's like, so what are you gonna do now? I didn't think I'd get this far.
That's right, Krabs. Now hand over the formula. Or what? I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
So how do you manage to balance everything between your lives, you know, any conventions you go to, like everything you do? How do you balance that? I
Well,
know you do a lot.
if there's one thing I definitely know that is to be true, that has been proven millions of times, what I do is a two-person job. So my beloved wife, Mrs. Yakudo, she is my manager. She balances out everything that we do, my scheduling, where we're going, times I have to go on. Because again, I'm usually busy with either when I'm not on live, whether I'm not using the bathroom or eating or sleeping, I'm usually creating videos for my TikTok page, creating content because, you know, that's also part of my income as well as TikTok live. So again, she literally helps me with everything hand in hand. So again, most of the behind the scene works are all her. So a big shout out to my beloved wife, Mrs. Yakudo, for all that she does.
Yes. I've seen her on a couple of your videos, and I bow to her because everything that you've done from all the videos I've seen has flown seamlessly.
Well, I'm very particular when it comes to I'm a little OCD when it comes to making videos. If the lip syncing is off or the audio doesn't sound right or if audio is drowning out dialogue, I usually kind of go, it's fine with it. I'm perfectly fine with it. So it got to the point where my wife is like, okay, honey, focus fully on your videos, focus on your editing, leave this stuff to me so I can make sure that it looks right. Because if it looks right and it looks good, then it's going to look professional. And I'm not just saying I have a professional standpoint. I just have standards that I hold for myself when making content in different videos. So
Same here. Same here. And sometimes I think I go way too hard on myself.
yeah,
like I've got standards for when I edit. Like I've only put out one episode that I was disappointed with, but we still did pretty good on it. But
we have our days, we have our moments where a bad video or a bad episode gets out, and we're just like, hey, move on.
Yeah,
that's all we could do, to be honest. He was stirring up on it at least for a couple of days, and I'm like, man, I mean, it's already up. There's nothing we could do about it. So
nope. Especially when that's one of the worst things when you think to yourself, when you finally you're looking at the video and you're like, oh man, this isn't good. I really don't like it. And then you think to yourself, you know what? Nah, it's not that big a deal. And then later on you look and you're like, that's it, I'm taking it down. But then you see how many views it got or how many likes it got, and you're like, crap, now I can't take it down, you know? I mean, I don't like it, but they must have, so
somebody likes it.
Yeah, somebody likes it, so you know what? I can live with this.
So what I know you've got the Exodia deck, you've got the Heroes deck.
Got all of them.
Don't you have a Blue Eyes deck as well?
I do. All right, I will run through all of the decks that I use on TikTok Lives. I have just a generic spellcaster, which is basically like my own personal build of what different spellcasters in the game can do together. Then I have a full pure Dark Magician deck, basically strictly Dark Magician archetype, full Blue Eyes deck, Exodia, Ancient Gear, the Tunes, which Pegasus's Tune deck, and of course, my newest deck, the Elemental Heroes.
If you had to
Sure.
pick one as your favorite, which one would you go with?
That is not a hard choice.
Any.
Dark Magician all the way. I know the entire archetype inside and out.
Nice.
Dude just throws shit at me and kills every duel, so it's
Well, tell you what, about that challenge that we were talking about earlier, would you either one of you guys have? Would you like to join our Discord server? We actually have our own Yu-Gi-Oh organization. We call ourselves the Misfit Dueltainers. Multiple individuals specialized for intense TCG. So that's the word, the acronym for Misfit is. But yeah, we're the Misfit Dueltainers, and we've got our own Discord server. So if you ever want to, we even have like little rooms, like duel tables, so where people on the Discord server can fight each other, like if they're not on TikTok live. So if you ever join our Discord server, let me know, and we'll have ourselves a match. I'll give you a run for your money.
you'll give him a run for his money. I'll just be sitting in the background laughing. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's what he wants. He
I do.
I am.
I think. Are you joining it?
Challenge accepted, son.
Okay.
I'm gonna lose, but I'm okay with that.
You know where to find it, right? It's on my link tree on my homepage on TikTok.
I'll have to try to join later because it's not letting me doing it right now.
Okay.
Finicky. Told you.
It says action can't be completed.
Okay, that it says that all the time. Tell you what, copy the link onto an internet browser. You should be able to enter from there. That usually works. And if that doesn't work, instead of pressing the button that says join, hold the button down until like a window pops up and then say join or join link or something like that. I don't know why, but it's been really finicky lately.
Sorry, I had a cough. Okay, well.
I'm in there.
Oh, you're in there?
And yep, I'm in there now.
No,
now
in order
you're gonna
to
die.
fully join, all you have to do is just get some roles for yourself, and then read the rules and just accept, and then you're good.
Cool deal. Well, Jay, are you gonna join?
I will once the interview's over, because my phone is nowhere near me.
I can be impulsive at times.
That's all right.
Sometimes.
All right, so
So
what's next, gentlemen?
Sorry.
what? So outside of Yu-Gi-Oh and voice acting, what do you get into? What keeps you sane?
Mario. Oh, sorry.
Well, that and then some. I recently just purchased myself, about a month ago, I purchased myself my very first non-Nintendo system. I've only been strictly Nintendo system, so I bought myself a PS5 Slim. So, and I only bought it for one reason and one reason only, to play the Spider-Man games. I'm sorry, but those things are way too much fun. They're more fun than they should be. Like, it's incredible. I got a big Spider-Man fan. If you haven't seen, I cosplay Spider-Man on some of my TikTok videos, but yeah. Spider-Man, I'm super a huge fanatic of. If every other superhero in the world disappeared, but Spider-Man remained, I'll be like, I'm okay with this.
Now we were lucky. A few weeks ago, we had Spider-Man on our show.
Really?
Who?
Man on the game, Yuri Lowenthal.
Yeah.
Really? Wow, that's impressive.
So with that being said,
oh my god, I love this.
With that being said, Yakudo, does that mean you're gonna follow the hesitation station? Huh?
The what?
Us.
Oh yes.
With
Send me a message on TikTok, and just so I know it's you, just say, "Hey, it's us from the podcast," and then I'll be like, "Okay, I'll instantly give you a follow for sure." You got my support, you guys. And you know what?
That was the best one I've ever heard. You gonna follow the hesitation station? The what?
Who?
Same.
What?
Chocolates? I hate it.
I remember they first invented chocolates. I hated them.
This will make you younger.
Yeah, you'll be youthful forever. Oh, younger, huh? Get rubbing, lady.
So yeah, we had Yuri Lowenthal, which is the voice actor of Spider-Man from the new game.
That is incredible.
Him and Tara Platt, which is his wife, they were both very awesome, very down to earth. Um, Yuri was uh Yuri was like a kid though, man. You could tell he
Sounds like
had
my
that
kind
little
of guy.
spark. Yeah, he had that little spark every time you asked him about his characters. Tara, she was very nice, very sweet to us. I can't say anything bad about them, man. Not at all. They
Hey,
gave
if there's
us
a thing bad to say, don't say anything at all.
The
exactly.
only
They
thing
gave
I
us.
can say is he was very salty when Baldur's Gate didn't. When Baldur's Gate swept everything for Game of the Year.
I was. Okay, let me explain that. So I was very salty because at the time I was playing Spider-Man 2. Just got done playing both Spider-Mans on PlayStation. Uh, got Spider-Man 2, and I was like, hell yeah, this is awesome. And I was very salty that they won so many awards and just brushed Spider-Man underneath the carpet. But then I bought Baldur's Gate, and I can fully understand it now.
Honestly, the Spider-Man 2 game should have won a lot more awards. The story was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I think it should have won more awards. I don't know how many it won, but I can also see why Baldur's Gate won so many.
Oh, makes
Because
sense.
I'm currently playing it, and I'm almost damn near 100 hours into it, and I'm just at Act 2. I just got to Act 2.
Oh,
Wow.
you finally got there.
Yeah, I got there last night.
Wow.
Speaking
So
of video games, so you were a sole Nintendo expert.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite game on Nintendo?
Favorite Nintendo console definitely has to be the GameCube. And if we're gonna say favorite GameCube game, well, I mean it's not really meant just for GameCube. It's multi-platform, but growing up, Sonic Heroes, man. Sonic Heroes was my shit. Every day when I would come home from school, pop it in there, press the power button, I would hear Sonic Heroes. Oh my god, man. I still get goosebumps thinking about it to this day. It's such a great game.
do you
I
remember
don't know what it is, but Sonic's got that
nostalgia
nostalgia.
feel? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
remember when Crazy Taxi came out on GameCube? I think it was
No.
on GameCube. Hold on. I don't want to say something wrong. Hold on. Okay, hold on. We got this.
No, that was
Yeah.
Sega.
No,
Was
no.
it?
It was on GameCube.
Oh,
Crazy
oh
Taxi
yeah.
came out on
Okay.
GameCube, and that was my favorite game to play on GameCube
Crazy
by
Taxi,
all
huh?
means. Yep.
I'll have to look into that one.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. It was. I don't know if you've ever played it, but you're basically a taxi driver that drives around crazily and goes over hills and everything with people in your back of your taxi, and you're just like, vroom. It's awesome.
That sounds
And
really crazy. I need to look into that. Crazy.
Haha.
just ramping and doing side wheels and everything, trying to get people from
Soundtrack
point
was
A to point
awesome.
B.
I loved everything about it, dude.
It had a balling soundtrack. I will not deny that.
Incredible.
Offsprings were on it, everything.
Speaking of soundtracks, have you ever played DDR, Dance Dance Revolution?
Oh, Dance Dance Revolution. No, I don't really play much DDR. I mean, I played a couple of them like at arcades or something like that.
Yeah.
A friend of mine did let me borrow his Dance Dance Revolution Mario mix back when it first came out for GameCube.
You know, they had a Mario mix.
They did. In fact, I remember the what was it? The commercial that they used to advertise. It was like the Dance Dance Revolution Mario mix only for Nintendo GameCube. Who remembers that? Oh my god.
You know that
Hey,
fun fact, GameCube has 3 different sounds. Did y'all know that?
Yes, I actually recently I learned that if the more controllers you have plugged in, if you hold down the Z button, depending on what how many controllers are in, it makes so many different sounds. Like I didn't know you could do that. Like was that always a hidden feature? Like was that always a thing people were just waiting to figure out?
Yes,
I
sir.
never knew anything about it.
Yeah, okay. So basically, if there's 2 controllers plugged in, when you turn it on, like just before the cube drops and starts making the G, basically if you hold down the Z button on your controllers, both controllers, it pops down. You hear like this squeak, 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 and then you hear like a bunch of kids laughing as it goes into the middle.
Huh.
And then if you
All
do, what was it? If there are 4 controllers and they're all holding the Z button down, when you turn it on, it's like this jungle theme. It goes boom, 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 ho! It's so
I
weird.
gotta find a game.
I never
We
knew
got
that.
one where I work.
Oh, what's the game?
$89.95.
Okay, here's a question. Did you guys ever know about the Android glitch from Sonic Heroes?
No.
Okay, you
What's
know
that?
what Metal Sonic looks like, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the cool part. For 2-player, for Sonic Heroes, basically after you select your team and then select the stage and you're on the loading screen, if both players hold down the left R, Z, A, and B at the same time, and of course when the stage starts, they all look like metal versions of themselves. They all look like androids.
That's dope.
Like,
I didn't know that.
again, don't believe me? Look it up. Just type in Sonic Hero 2-player Android hack.
Hmm.
Gotta check that
Gonna
out.
have to check
But
that
I
out.
also got to
Really
get a GameCube.
You have one, $89.95.
Boy. You gonna
I
come
need
buy it for me?
I need to get my
You
GameCube.
work there. Use your discount.
What discount?
So, fellas, anything else you'd like to ask me?
Sorry. I told you we get sidetracked a lot.
I do. That's all part of the fun.
Yeah. You got anything else you want to ask him, Mr. Tank?
All right, so you got into voice acting, you playing, you do all the dueltainers. If they came at you with a dream role to be to voice, what do you think, or what would you like to do? Like no holds barred, no budget. You can go and do whatever role you dreamed of. What would it be?
If they ever asked me to voice something in the future, honestly, I think it would be an honor to, if and when Chris Sabat or Sean Schemmel were to either retire or pass away, I would love to replace either one of those two.
As sad as it would be for them to leave, that would be very good.
Again, there would be very big shoes to fill, but honestly, it would be an honor. Now, I've always told people this, but here's my dream. My dream is to be a world-renowned voice actor to the point where I'm known as the man of many voices. So, like in the near future, if I'm watching the ending credits of either like a movie or a show, I want to be able to see Yakudo R Muto play this person, this him, and him, like all in the same episode or all in the same movie. You know what I mean?
5 or 6 different voices.
That's my dream. That's my dream.
I mean, that's a really good dream. And
Yeah.
when it happens, I will happily buy a copy.
I'll happily get my autograph for free. Nah, just kidding.
You just make sure you walk up to the same. I'll be like, okay, next. Who are you guys? Wait a minute. I remember you guys from like 11 years ago. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, I'll be old and crippled and all that. He'll be somewhere. I don't know where he'll be.
You're already old and crippled.
May, throw my back out again. Grandpa, what's wrong? Hey, throw my back. I need some of that Pharaoh's magic. I don't do back fixing, Grandpa, but you must. Fine. Hiya! Slifer, attack! Pharaoh, what have you done? Oh, well, actually feels pretty good.
Can you imagine Slifer coming out as a chiropractor?
Oh my
That would
God.
just
That's
suck.
hilarious. Actually, no, it shouldn't be Slifer, should be Obelisk.
Fist
Yeah,
of fury!
No,
Crack that back.
That's what I was thinking.
no.
Slifer,
You would
I
die.
think.
You would die. It's a god card.
It's a hologram.
True. I guess you got a
Slifer, I
point.
think, would be like Air Patrol.
Yeah.
Like how they have the towers at airports. What
Okay, I guess yeah. That's true.
what would Rob be though?
Oh, I know. Give me a second.
Yugi, I need a 10. Actually, I could use a 10 myself. Come forth, winged dragon of Ra! Attack us with blaze cannon! Roast them, and they're just like, ugh. You feel that, Pharaoh? Oh, I can feel it. And it feels amazing.
So wait, this leaves the question.
Just call it Rostan.
What would a Zodia be?
Demolition.
Well, considering that's his attack name is Exodia Obliterate. You know what? We're not going to go into that because I'm trying to keep. Okay, what's your standard on talking about things that are either bad or perverted? Because stop me now if you want me to.
You're
I
good.
mean, we talk about perverted stuff.
Okay, well in that case,
Hey Yugi, I want a girlfriend.
What do you mean, Grandpa?
I haven't been penetrated in a long time.
Wait, what?
Oh, don't worry, Yugi. I've got this. Exodia! Obliterate! Oh! Oh, that's the stuff. Bless you, Pharaoh. My pleasure, Grandpa. I don't even know what the hell I just witnessed.
Don't bleach my eyes.
Hey, don't bleach your eyes. Those are my eyes, too.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
good lord.
So, Kudo,
Here I
have you
am
ever?
thinking.
What?
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna ask him, Kudo, have you ever decided to try to get into maybe something called the Elden Ring since you got a PS5 now?
The Elden Rings. I briefly heard about that. What exactly is that?
It's basically a Souls game, like a Dark Souls game. Kind of, I wouldn't say difficult, at least not to me. But it's difficult to some. So
Elden Rings.
Cool.
I'll look into it. I'll look into it because a lot of people ask me. They're like, "Hey, Kudo, you got a PS, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." You should totally play this. You should totally play this. And yeah, I believe Elden Ring was one of the ones that they said. So I'll look into it.
Problem. It's a
yeah,
good game.
I'm not. You can't really see it, but damn it, yeah, I'm totally not a fan at all.
No, not at all. That's just random scribbles.
It's
Well, at
random.
least you're brave enough to get a tattoo. Unfortunately, the one character trait I share with Goku is that we're both afraid of needles.
Really? Is it just tattoo needles or just needles in general?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Everything.
Oh God.
Yeah, I could feel that. You know, there was a while I was afraid of needles.
It's why I absolutely fear the dentist more than anything.
I love when you go to the dentist and they just got like all this crap in your mouth. So, how's your week?
Oh, wonderful, Mr. Moto.
I'm glad you're having a good week, sir.
And in reality,
we can definitely do that.
in reality, you're just cussing them out like the entire time.
No, seriously, I what he just said, been there so much. We're like, okay, don't worry, it's just gonna be a little nick. Starts tapping my freaking teeth with like dun dun dun. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. But finally stops it. I'm like, thank God, fuck you.
Then he moves to the other side.
Yep.
I swear to God, one of these days somebody's gonna be so irritated because a dentist is not gonna be care what he's doing, and this guy's gonna fly up with all this stuff in his mouth, and he's gonna start choking somebody out.
I can
Honestly,
see.
I'm surprised that hasn't already happened.
I can see Kudo just going through all his voices and his vocabulary and just choking a dentist.
It's over! You made me do this! You made me! Now prepare to feel my wrath! Blue eyes! White lightning!
Dennis is over here like, bleh.
I don't know what happened. He just got up and started beating me.
Speaking
so
of
sorry.
White Lightning, out of all the Yu-Gi-Oh voice actors I've met, Eric Stewart, the voice of Seto Kaiba, he has got to be one of the coolest people you will ever meet. Like, he is super calm. He's super chill. He cracks jokes at every single given moment. Like, he's just one of the most pleasant people you could possibly be around. Again, like I said, I met him at the 2016 Worlds in Orlando, Florida, when they met him for the first time. Of course, that time I was just like, "Hi, it's good to see you." So, but actually, that was 2016. So last year in 2023, I actually went and saw him again at a TCG con because he was signing autographs there with Jane Green and Eric and other people. So I said, "Hey, Eric, what's up?" Now this time I'm like full confident. I'm just like just strut myself, walking up in my Yakudo R Muto outfit, got my black dual disc on, and I'm like, "Hey, Eric, good to see you. Long time." He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" "Hey, I remember you," because I saw all the other Yu-Gi-Oh voice actors. They're just like, "Oh, nice to meet you." Like they don't even remember who I was. But for some reason, Eric Stewart recognized. He's like, "Hey, nice to meet. Hey, I recognize you. I saw you at the 2016 Worlds," and I'm thinking to myself, "Wow, I am honored." I was like, "Dude, can I just shake your hand? Thank you." I was like, "Good to see you again, Eric." And I was like, "Guess what? I got a little something for you." And he's like, "What's this?" I'm like, "My business card." I said, "I took your advice. You said to be the best voice actor, you yourself have to be a good actor first. You gave me that advice in 2016, and I've applied it, and I'm officially a registered voice actor now, and I'm going to be starring in a new upcoming anime series called Nova Stars AC. Here's my contact info." And he was just like, "What? No way! Incredible! By the way, what have you done to your dual disc?" And I was like, "Oh, I hope you don't mind. I hacked into Kaiba Corp's database, and I stole your blueprints." He's like, "How dare you, Mokuba! Steal all the exits!" Oh my god! He gave me a high five. He gave me a hug. Everything was great, and so yeah, he's got my business information. So who knows?
Very nice.
That's
How
awesome.
difficult was it to get into being a voice actor?
Again, I get that question asked practically every single day, and I'll give you guys the same answer. Okay, when it comes to being a voice actor, you just have to take every audition you can find, learn, expect to be turned down, but do your best. And of course, also put yourself out there as much as humanly possible. Network, create demos. Again, just create social media accounts, show off your stuff, whether it's on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, or anything like that. Show people what you can do. But more importantly, take the necessary precautions. Don't overdo it. Don't eat dairy on the day that you've done it. Just basically, it's a huge collaboration of things. But most important, the one most important thing I can say, courage. You have got to have absolutely 110% confidence in yourself, because doing voices means putting yourself on the spot where you could possibly be embarrassed. Voice acting, there is no room for being embarrassed or being shy or having no confidence in yourself.
I can dig that. I have one last question that I'd like to ask.
Ask away.
So, have you ever been in any tournaments or anything with Yu-Gi-Oh?
I mean, I did back in the day. I would go to my local YCS, or sometimes they would have Yu-Gi-Oh regionals in Kissimmee, Florida. That's near Orlando. I did so, but I never won any. I mean, I did top. I got in the top 50 at one tournament, but I didn't have the money to go to nationals because it was going to be in Kansas. So I'm like, I don't have the money to fly or drive there. So I gave my invite to someone else who really wanted it. So. Hey, at least I made someone's day, and I showed that day that I had what it took to win. So, but other than that, yeah, I actually every time I go to a tournament nowadays, it's just to meet up with my friends who are in different parts of Florida. I don't compete in tournaments anymore, and here's why: the Yu-Gi-Oh meta has become so toxic and so corrupt. It is all about winning. There is no respect for anybody's decks, cards, or opponents, and again, it's all based on FTKs. That means first turn wins, meaning I can basically spend 30 minutes setting up a perfect board that will let me win just like that. And there's no joy. There's no fun. It's the whole reason Dueltainers on TikTok do what we do. We're trying to bring the fun back.
Well, y'all got me back into it between you and Arabak.
Dude just spent
He's like, I'm tired of this.
Arabak is probably one of my toughest opponents. Him and Ghost Galaxy Cosplay really kind of like push my skills to the limits. He's pretty.
This dude just spent $60 on 2 boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Well, all right. So the one box that I'm gonna keep is mine, and then the other ones we can sell for charity.
Right. That's true. He should. This dude was like, we're at a con, and he's like, they're gonna sell these boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If I get them, will you play with me? I was like, sure. And then he's like, nah, I don't need it. I don't need it. I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, I let it go. Like 4 o'clock rolls around because we close at 5, or the con closed at 5. He comes up with 2 big boxes. I got him.
I couldn't help it, man. Those 2 big boxes. So I thought they were all separate cards, and I was the big dumb, and it's all the same stuff. So I kept one, and then the rest of them were gonna sell at the con.
Cool. Well, it's no surprise you couldn't resist. After all, ladies and gentlemen, no one can resist the Duel Monsters trading card game made by me, Maximilian Pegasus. Now, are you ready for a toon duel? Kaiba boy.
Is that how he sounds? Man, I need to watch that again.
Watch season 1 again of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! That's how he sounds. He sounds incredibly flamboyant.
I thought he was like very serious. He has very deep tone, but I guess not.
No. Tell me, Kaiba boy, were you a fan of cartoons in your youth? Is that a no? Kaiba, you're more cynical than I thought. For me, they were the absolute best. Shut up and make your move. But Kaiba boy, that is my move. Your move's a cartoon? Not just a cartoon, you simpleton. An entirely magical cartoon world. Welcome, Kaiba boy, to Toon World.
Have you ever watched? So there's a guy on YouTube that's called Meat Canyon. Have you ever watched him?
Meat Canyon? The name sounds familiar. I'm not seeing a face.
So type in when you get done with us. I'm gonna make you hate me. Go to Meat Canyon and type in Meat Canyon Yu-Gi-Oh, and you'll see that, and you're not gonna unsee it.
I know. I've seen the video where Yugi, like everybody's drawn really like in a fucked up format. He's like, "No, screw you, Joey," or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen Meat Canyon videos, and oh my god, once again, I could have gone the rest of my life without you bringing that up. So thank you once again for scarring me not once but twice tonight.
Hey.
Oh my
He
god.
has scarred me so much over the years. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I could always bring up Shrek is love, Shrek is life, but 3 times. It's all ogre now.
It's never ogre.
I looked over, and it was Shrek. He grabbed my shoulder. He leaned in and whispered, "This is my swamp."
Jesus.
Oh, good lord!
Lord. The
this-
person who invented that has serious issues, but God bless them.
The fact that there's like 6 of them.
Well, at least I made it. At least I made it 3. We made it 3, Tank. We scarred him 3 times.
Congratulations.
You scarred. Well, I scarred him once. You did it twice. That's on you.
That's what I'm here for. More support.
I'm trying to be friends and have him come back at some point.
Oh, definitely. You guys are incredibly. Wow, I had a brain fart. Oh, wow, it must be late. Oh well, it's
y'all guys are incredibly dumb now.
Oh no. First of all, guys, you're not dumb. You're not stupid. You guys are everything else. You are silly. You're crazy. You're wacky. You're nutty. You're silly, and I absolutely love everything about that, guys. Because again, that is exactly what I am. I'm incredibly wacky, silly, crazy, doofus, nutty, but I'm not stupid. And honestly, it's the best way to be. Remember, guys, do what you like and like what you do. Always and always, no matter what it is.
And the heart of the cards. No.
That's what you need to believe in, Jay.
I believe in it, and I believe
And
we're not
maybe
dumb
you'll
or
win.
anything. I just like to self-roast us sometime, I mean, because you see your bald head, right?
Now I see the space behind me. Your fake house.
No, this is my real house. This right here. I just got my piano installed. It's right over here. You know, look, man. I'm sorry. I'm richer than y'all. It's okay. It's fine.
I'd rather have his house. He's got all kinds of awesome stuff hanging on the wall.
Would you guys like a tour of the Kudo cave?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, check it out. Over here in my closet area, I got lots and lots of binders of Yu-Gi-Oh! All organized, all alphabetized, all organized by monster types and attributes.
That is
Over
awesome.
here, We've got basically all my spares. Again, they're all organized by monster types, attributes, and stuff like that. Briefcase where I keep all my additional dueling decks. Up here, we've got all of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Funko Pop figures.
Nice.
And of course, over here, we just got a lot of stuff. Oh, check it out. I have one of every single duel disc ever made.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Every single one. I even made one. Check that out. I do commissions for custom duel discs. This
that
one,
Infinity
I've
Gauntlet.
seen that.
yep, that's the
That's-
Infinity Gauntlet. It's pretty cool, huh?
I can dig that. I like
Dude.
that one.
You are so screwed if you played with that.
Yeah.
Boom.
Over here, we've got pretty much just my workspace area, entertainment center. I'm also a huge Transformer fanatic, so yeah, that's something.
I love AI. Dude, this man has pot of greed on his shelf.
I activate Pot of Greed.
Literally, my last convention that I was at, I was literally not gonna buy anything. I was on my way out and I saw that. I'm like, honey, I'm buying that. She's like, really? Are you serious? I'm like, oh yeah, that's coming with me. But yeah, I'm a huge Transformer fanatic. I got a lot of different figures. I'm also a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, and got a lot of Toy Story stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, this room even comes equipped with its own mini fridge.
Very nice.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you what, I'll give you my house for that room. Oh, well, he dropped us.
Down goes Yakudo.
You'll get me what for the room?
I'll give you my glorious house for that room.
Oh, you mean the fake CGI house that you've been streaming?
No, it's not CGI. It's not CGI, Kudo. This is real. Like I can touch my wall. Yeah, I can touch my piano. You hear that? Yeah.
Interesting. Also, do you also have a talent of having your arms disappear when you move them?
Yes, I am a magician.
Well, there's only one magician that I follow religiously until death, and that is the Dark Magician.
That ain't you, buddy.
You never. Hold on. You never know. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, here he goes.
Dark magician.
Where's your purple robe? Where's your giant pointy hat? Where's your magician's rod?
This is it right here. I'm now a dark magician.
He's the
No, I don't
wish
think
dark
so.
magician.
You're dark nutrition, but you ain't dark magician. All right. Well, fellas, thank you so much for having me on your.
Before you go,
What's up?
can you shout out your socials where people can follow you?
Oh yes, definitely. My social medias. Yeah, you can follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Instagram. Just Yakudo R Muto. You can even follow me on YouTube as well. I got my own YouTube channel. So yeah, or even friend me on Facebook if you'd like. Again, just no creepy people. All righty.
Well, I'll ban him from it, but I'll send you a friend request.
All right. Jay, Tank, thank you guys so much for having me on here. This has actually been a lot of fun. You two are incredibly
Thank you. It was
appreciate it.
awesome, man.
Well, we
You were
appreciate
awesome.
you taking the time to come on. Jay, you want to close this out?
Yep. All right, guys. Be sure to follow Yakudo down here. I'm going to put his stuff down there at some point. Make sure to follow him. Show him some love. Thank you guys so much for coming over here, listening to us just be total nerds and babble off for almost an hour. We really appreciate it, guys. So we will see you guys on the next episode. Peace.
Peace.
And remember, do what you like and like what you do. See ya.
Words.
Attention passengers, this is your conductor speaking. We are departing the hesitation station. Please stand clear of the closing doors.